Hey guys, insight number 2 here. There's only 4 this week too, by the way. So insight number 1 talks about how Satan's going to attack you, and we went through some of the verses where it's talked about in section 10, whether he does this to these men that are trying to undermine his work and trying to take away from Joseph Smith the mission that he's doing. So he's talking about that. So he's warning him about that whole thing. So this insight looks at some of the verses that show that we can come off conqueror, that the Lord's plan is there, it's better, that God and Jesus Christ are wiser than Satan, smarter than Satan, and if we're with them, we'll be fine. So first of all, good advice to always focus on Christ daily. In verse 5, he says, pray always that you may come off conqueror. Now, don't you want to win? I want to win. I'm a winner. I fail a lot of things. I don't mind losing at cards, but I like it when I win. Or any game, any board game, any type of game, any quiz game. I know if somebody bests me, then they do, but I like to win. So pray always that you may come off conqueror, and I'm going to win in life. I am, because I'm on the Lord's side. Yea, that you may conquer Satan, and that you may escape the hands of the servants of Satan that do uphold his work. And because I pray always, I'm able to recognize those people and stay away from them. I'm not running in those circles. I'm not living in those places. I'm not existing. I'm standing in good places at all times and in all things and in all places. I'm standing as a witness of Christ. And do I do that perfectly? Oh, absolutely not. I have so much work to do on that. But I do it. And I do it to the best of my ability at the given time. And that's all that's asked for. That's what matters. But that will give us that power to come off conqueror, to recognise Satan, to be able to push him away and be able to say, no, thank you, not today, mister, out. And that's a big thing. Okay, so also let's go look at verses 37. Verse 37 talks about a similar thing. But as you cannot always judge the righteous, or as you cannot always tell the wicked from the righteous, therefore I say unto you, hold your peace, until I shall see fit to make all things known unto the world concerning the matter. So just wait a little bit. This is specifically directed at Hiram, I believe. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn there. But anyway, just all of them, all 3 of them, that they're working together, and just hold your peace until I shall see fit to make things known unto you concerning the matter. So don't go saying anything, don't make a big deal out of it, don't make a big thing out of it. This is Joseph Smith Sr.'s caught in this. This is Hiram's coming in at this point and going, what can I do to help? So is Joseph Smith Sr. You've got Oliver Cowdery on the scene, maybe at this point, and Martin Harris for sure, and Joseph Smith and Emma, and probably a whole much more of their friends and everything. And he's just like, hey, just wait. I've got this. Just hold on a second. Because you can't always tell the wicked from the righteous. You think you can, but good guys don't always wear white, and bad dudes don't always come in black and have a beard. You really can't tell sometimes. Some of us have a innate gift to tell more often, and I do have that, but I can't always tell either. And sometimes I don't want to know people's wickedness, because I'd rather just treat them more Christ-like. And it's easier to treat them more Christ-like when I don't know their ugliness. So there's the thought. Also through 43, I will not suffer that they shall destroy my work. Yea, I will show them that my wisdom is greater than the cunning of the devil. And I'm like, yeah, you do. That's right. His wisdom, God's wisdom, the Lord's wisdom is greater than the cunning of the devil. And for 45, behold, there are many things engraven upon the plates of Nephi, which do throw greater views upon my gospel. Wherefore it is wisdom in me that you should translate the first part of the engravings of Nephi and send forth in this work. So even he's saying, hey, Nephi wrote it better, and I had this in the plan from the beginning. It's pretty cool. So that's 45, and then 52. We'll just finish on 52. When I find 52. And now behold, sorry, I'll put off screen there. And now behold, according to their faith and their prayers, will I bring this part of my gospel to the knowledge of my people. Behold, I do not bring it to destroy that which they have received, but to build it up. Now that's talking about all the gospel that's been brought forth, and not tearing down any existing church. It's to build upon it and to make it better. That's what he was talking about. So Nephi said many times, let's just look at this whole thing. Nephi said many times he wasn't sure why he kept his plates, and Mormon didn't know why he was to include Nephi's record in the abridgment. We've spoken about that already, how they said time and time again, it's for a wise purpose. That's all the Lord's told me, was for a wise purpose. I don't know what it is. And how often do we think, well, the Lord told me to do that, I don't know why. It was just a wise purpose, or it was just a thing he told me to do. Nephi is like over 2,000 years before Joseph Smith, right? He had no idea. This is like 3,000 odd years. Like, it's a crazy amount of time that he had no idea of this. So he didn't know why he was doing that. Mormon, a little less time, still didn't know why he was doing it. Did it anyway. So yeah, both prophets trust in the Lord's wise purpose, and we need to as well. The purpose is not always made known unto us. Sometimes we're not going to know in this life. Sometimes we will, but more often than not, we will not know in this life. So we just need to trust in the Lord's wise purpose. And what does Jesus want us to learn from this? Trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord. What do we learn about Jesus' plan from this? Well, that his plan is good and solid, and he had a plan from the beginning, this whole thing. And as I said before, like, I'm not judging Lehi. Maybe his version had things that were left out or weren't quite as deep. I mean, we read Nephi, and after he inquired of the Lord, he saw the vision that Lehi saw, and then he saw more. Lehi didn't see that. Nephi did. So maybe we needed that. You know, it's just like, so much there. Trust in the Lord. What do we learn from the plan from this? The plan is solid. The plan is good. Okay. Have you seen the greatness of the Lord's wisdom in your life? Have you seen this happen in your life? I have. It's been like, do these things. I don't know why. A lot of things I still don't know why. But it was good. So I've seen that. And what might be divine design that the world would call coincidence? Think about that too. What might be divine design that the world terms coincidence? And what foundation has been laid for your blessings? What about for you to serve others? Have a think about that too. That's part of this Lord's wisdom is greater. What foundation has been laid for your blessings? Like, have you laid that foundation down to receive those blessings? And what about your ability to serve others? Have you laid that foundation to be able to go and serve others? It's part of fortifying our weak spots as well, to keep us from being deceived. So have a look at that whole section in there. It's really great. It's section 10 covers the whole, Satan's going to attack you, but hey, I've already got all this in place. And God is greater. He's smarter. The Lord is smarter. He's greater. His wisdom is much greater than the cunning of Satan. Satan might be cunning, but Jesus is wise, and I will take wise any day, because that is the ultimate of all cunning. Yeah. Anyway, all right. We're going to go over to section 11 and have a look at that. Okay, I'll see you there.